So, welcome to Tarot Cards. So, we're the Real Psychic Mediums. Thanks for finding our YouTube channel. And again, if you like what you see, hear, whatever, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share. Because we are going to flood this page with everything tarot.
Boy, there's going to be so many videos.
Yep, but this way you can ingest. I guess that's the right word.
Yeah, ingest,
Digest
Yeah.
everything that we
Soak
know.
it all in.
Well, we're going to do a lot more videos than just tarot. But
Yes.
hey, look, we have a spider coming down to visit us.
Oh, how cool is that?
So we're going to start with just an introduction to tarot, and we will make these videos in small chunks. So just you can continue, let it play to the next video, or you can watch at your leisure the different videos.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so when you think of tarot, how do you describe tarot? Like, what does it mean to you?
Well, tarot to me is, it speaks to me. It's just, it talks to me. It helps in my everyday life. It helps other people as I do it for a living. Not that we need the tarot, but the tarot brings extra wisdom or extra validation or whatever, extra.
Yeah.
And so learning the tarot is a great way to even enhance your own personal life in your everyday life, everyday everything, because the more you know or the more intuitively you feel, then life will run smoother. That's what tarot means to me.
Yeah.
Like, I've always used it. Been doing this for 36 years. And
Good.
I use it in my own life, which is, I love it.
Yeah. I enjoy tarot too. What tarot means to me is, it's a tool. So I know for me, being an intuitive, and I think everybody is intuitive. I think everybody's got the gift, right?
Yes.
But I think tarot is a great tool to use to figure out the thoughts or the energy around you, like, what is it? So you can use, I believe that we use tarot in order to help keep our thoughts in line. Does that make sense? So I might feel like, I just feel like something's trying to tell me something, but I can't quite get it because I'm not sure what I'm thinking is right or whatever. Like, it gets kind of combobbled up there, where the tarot helps me keep it in line. It gives me that insight that I might not be able to grab on my own.
Right, yes.
You know, it is a divination tool, and it, to me, is a very accurate one.
Oh, incredible. And plus, like, when I do a reading, mostly use intuitive, but people like to see things in front of them.
Yeah.
And so it's tangible.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because we can sit here and channel and just tell people stuff, but this is like, this card represents what I was trying to tell you, and the meaning of the card matches what you were thinking anyway.
Yes.
And when those two come together, oh my God, the confirmation you get is so cool.
Yeah, because a lot of people are visual.
Yeah.
And they want to see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then how can tarot help you or help me or help anyone listening? How can tarot help them in their life? How can they utilize it?
Well, a lot of times, like, you might have a big decision to make or whatever, and you can pull out your tarot deck and pull your own cards and see how they speak to you. You know, it might give you the answer. So, I use it for that, whether it's tarot or oracle, all the same tool type deal. And so it then helps me to maybe channel my thought process to an answer.
Yeah.
That's what, it's great for that. And,
Yeah. I definitely find it useful too. Like, I actually use tarot to get advice from a situation in my life. So I believe that energy affects everything we do, good or bad energy.
Absolutely.
It's gonna
Yes.
could create a path or change a path. Energy is to me is kind of what dictates our reality. You actually utilize the tarot cards to help you read the energy around your life. So I feel like it being able to tap into those messages that are trying to come through to you, because sometimes we're so caught up.
Yeah.
I will utilize tarot. Like, I'm so caught up in my own crap but I can't see
Can't
my own
see,
way through it,
yes.
I'll pick up my tarot deck and be like, tell me what you need me to know. And I flip the cards or do a spread, and I'm like, oh, shit. I see it now.
Yeah.
They allow me to see when I can't see.
Exactly.
I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you're moving yourself out of the way and allowing that intuitive channel to come through. So when you're in your everyday life, that's part's closed off usually.
Yeah.
So it gives you that moment to sit and allow that intuitive channel to come through to get your messages.
Yeah. And I also like have incorporated them a lot in mediumship readings. So like I'll make a connection with somebody's passed over loved one, and they are really trying to give them guidance, and I feel like I'm not getting the right words or the exact message across to the person. I will ask, can I use tarot cards to read the energy your passed over loved one's trying to put through? And I'll flip over the cards and read the cards, and that person is sobbing, going, I get it now. So I think these are an amazing tool.
I tell you, they talk to me like just sitting there talking to you a lot.
I know. You're probably like, flip them right now. Tell me everything I need to know.
Tell me, yes.
So, we've already answered this, but can you tell everybody that's listening or watching, how do you read them? Like, how do you get the cards and the messages across?
Well, what I do is I tune into your energy. So, like we all are born with a spirit guide. So my spirit guide talks to your spirit guide and brings the messages back to me. So they can help talk through the tarot as well. So what I do is just to tune into your energy, I ask your name and birth date, and then I tune into you, and then I have you shuffle the cards, and then I pick, and then I spread them out, and then you pick 11. I'm on 11 because 11 is my number.
Yeah, I
So,
do 10.
11, and I read them like a book. So 5 on top, 5 down bottom, and 1 overlay card. And if I need more, then I have them pick more afterwards. If I need more, the next chapter of the book. So, and usually up top is usually like where you are now.
Yeah.
And down bottom is usually where you're going. And then it combos for me. Top, bottom, sideways, this way, this card next to this card, that.
Because it's all your intuition.
It's all intuition. So, and it can have 2, 3, 4 different meanings depending on what we're talking about, because it depends on the situations in your life.
Yeah. And I think that's why a lot of people are like, oh, I'd love to learn to read tarot, but there's no way I can memorize all those cards.
No.
And that's what we believe. So I'm never going to say we hope we can do for you. I know we can do is show you how easy it really is to dissect how this card deck is broken down, what these cards mean generally, how to tie in that intuition you're talking about.
Yes.
Like, you will be able to read by the time you're done looking at all these videos.
Yeah, we're gonna break them down for you so that we'll do like sort of the book meaning, but then we're gonna use our own intuitive meaning. Because some people go more to the book, but we really want you to go more to intuitive.
Yeah.
That's just to kind of give you ideas.
Yeah.
So when I broke mine down and originally learning them, each card had one meaning. And then from there it goes to your intuition.
Yeah, that makes
You know.
sense. Yep.
So that was the easiest way for me when I did it.
Yeah.
You know, you break it down to 1 or 2 words, whatever that meaning is, and then it might mean this for that person or that for that person, and that's the intuitive part that comes in.
Yeah.
But which you'll learn as you start to learn the cards.
Nice. Yeah, for me, I'm very similar to you, and that's what I usually tell people is when someone sits down to do a tarot card reading, I always hand them the deck and I say, I need you to shuffle them and fill them full of your energy, because I simply use tarot to read the person's energy. It's just how I utilize them. So what I do is I lay out 10, but I always say I'm laying out 10 pages of your storybook, because to me, tarot is a 78-page picture book.
Yep.
And think about, you might read picture books now or back when you were a kid. You could look at a picture or go through a picture book, and you could look at that same book, right?
And
100
something
times.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I used to do picture books with my kids when they were little, and I would make up different stories every time.
That's great.
But you'd point to the pictures and you'd be like, yeah, this da da da, and the pictures lined up with whatever story I'm saying. And even though the pictures were the same, the stories were different. And that's kind of how I read tarot is you shuffle and fully you.
Yes.
I lay out your 10 pages and I read your story.
Yeah.
And it seems so simple, and it is, but it is complex at the same time.
Right.
But we're gonna KISS approach, keep it simple, stupid,
Yeah.
and get you your thing.
Yeah.
And I guess we kind of answered that last question we were just going to talk about today is how are you going to teach tarot? And I apologize, I feel like I just explained my answer, so I'll let you...
Well, yeah, like I was saying, we're going to break it down by first book meaning to show you what each card means, because each card has many different, things on it, and they all have meaning. They have numbers, they have suits, and they have just all these symbols. So the book will explain what those symbols mean so that you can then develop your own intuitive thing to it. Because I certainly never learned by the book,
No.
but it did help me to go, oh yeah, that could mean that or that. So it broadens your thought process.
Yeah, and I think once you watch the videos that show us breaking down the deck, and once you see kind of how the deck is analyzed, broken down, you're going to be like, oh, okay, this is a little easier to digest, not ingest, digest.
We can ingest
we
it
can
too.
ingest the cards. So
yeah, so it'll be like Dick and Jane.
I love it. So continue to watch the next videos. We'll end this one here unless you have anything else to add.
No, I mean, we look forward, we can't wait to do this, to teach you with all our knowledge, all the years of knowledge. So we look forward to you following us and learning what we have learned over the collective 60 years of both of us learning.
Nice. So after this one, the next topic, we'll be talking about our intuitive tarot.
Yes.
So, but you'll see, we're going to put them all out there. So again, like this video, share it, and you have to subscribe because you'll get notified of all the different videos that we put up teaching you how to read tarot, excuse me, or all the other how-to videos that we will be placing on the YouTube. It's time for us to gather our knowledge and share it out there.
Yeah. And we'll have places listed who we are, how to get a hold of us.
Yes.
So if you have questions or what have you that we can maybe answer sometimes,
Yep.
that might be a little something separate on the side, but we'll be answering some questions too.
Yep, so in the description below is our email address and our websites where you can get our contact information as well as send any questions you have. Or hey, you got a question about life and you need us to do a quick read via YouTube, we will post that video of your reading and we'll tag you in it so you can get the knowledge you need.
Yeah, I think we'll be choosing some of those. You might be the lucky chosen one.
All right, are we good?
I'm good.
Bye.